All right, this is documenting psychopathic pacing. And this is where these are demons, first of all. And second of all, this is a state actor. The Ontario International Airport, the Ontario Board, that is the Ontario Executive Team, are engaged in domestic terrorism. And this is relevant to the program of psychological torture and harassment. And LEONIDA Builders Incorporated, these are demons as well. They're stalking in the path with light. These are demons that are stalking in the path with light in concert with the corrupt companies such as LEONIDA. They're driving under the fake sun that's still over me in this same parking lot at 11, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening. The entities engaging in what is psychopathic pacing, doing so using commercial planes flying over where I'm at, ARCO at 434 North Euclid Avenue. ARCO and Chevron are engaging in the criminal pattern of conduct 9TI8520, and Balbier at Chevron is engaged in targeting Starbucks. The entity is engaging in what is maintaining serial flight here second by second by second. And I'm looking at the airport that is publishing flights 7:15 and the next at 7:35 a.m. And I'm documenting about every 25 to 35 seconds another flight hovering as well. Another indication of targeting. You're not taking off from the airport, hovering over the downtown luxury apartments, engaging in U-turns. That's Sarah's Regis that's going to be prosecuted in concert with the people of the state of California, the city of Ontario that's engaged in gang stalking. And the same demonic pattern of conduct, the Ontario International Airport centers around my vagina. That's a sex offender and a terrorist that's engaging in what is the co-conspiracy, is a co-conspirator to murder. Conspiring murder is that which is executed while the government engages in what is gang stalking you, targeting you, and having no legitimate interest in doing so. Stalking using commercial planes and helicopters is within the pattern of conduct. This is P.O.C. It's 7:14 a.m. as I am on Euclid Avenue and F Street at Bethel Congregation. This is where the entity, demons, were stalking me using commercial planes yesterday afternoon. As I'm documenting the day before that, in the Stater Brothers parking lot at Ontario Village Shopping Center, where the entity had the fake sun in the same city at 12 o'clock. Ontario Police Department gang stalking, doing so at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:37 p.m. 3 in the afternoon, the entity has this fake sun that's still in the city of Ontario, west of this location, and you're recognizing targeting by the airport that's never taking off. They're hovering in the sky space where I'm located, the specific environment, and the stalking behavioral pattern by the people is indicating, and it's the prosecution of that corrupt airport. This is demonic activity, and it's also prosecution of what is terrorism. And the demonic nature of this stalking system is what is making domestic terrorism. This is P.O.C. They're driving in engineered light. Okay, the entities engaged in this pattern of conduct as a population, sharing and stalking. 7 VVP 628. This is P.O.C. All right, this is not a takeoff, and it's also not a flight that's headed toward a particular destination. They're engaged in what is audible activity. They're engaged in monitoring on communication devices. They're facilitating gang stalking with the people of the state, including LEONIDA Builders Inc., and they're doing so with knowledge that is being documented. This is the shutdown of the Ontario International Airport. This is P.O.C. It is 7:15 a.m. The flight that's published on the website is not this flight that's engaging in a U-turn over Sarah's Regis downtown luxury apartments. The same apartment complex where the Ontario International Airport is gang stalking, flying over this same apartment building at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, where the sun's not going to be in a natural environment over the top of my head like I'm documenting. These are demons that are engaging in stalking as I'm prosecuting. Understand that those are demon-possessed criminals as well, and that's relevant to the prosecution and diagnosing mental illness of those that are engaging in the P.O.C. All right, this is ARCO 434 North Euclid Avenue.